extra funny. There are 24 in here, but what I forgot is that I had harvested one last night. So here's the guy. He actually like just broke off, and that's why we decided to harvest today, because this guy just broke off in my hand last night. And I forgot about that, so was it intentional, was it not? I don't know, you decide, but we have 25 in the cart now.
Not fair.
Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Acres. I'm Amanda, and today it is harvest day. We are harvesting our Cherokee Tan pumpkins. I'm really excited about it. We have lots of vines back here. If you guys remember, we had to replant these. Obviously they've done really well. This one's a beauty. And I'm gonna go through here and be harvesting several more. And I'm gonna bring you guys along. Most of our squash is doing really well. Pumpkins. Most of our pumpkins are doing really well, but a few of these mounds don't have anything because some mole crickets got up in here and killed them. So we are going to try replanting. We had started some new seeds. I'll probably knock these down a little bit and plant our new little seedlings. I also want to plant some of my rhubarb down here. It's going to be a busy morning. One purpose I forgot to mention about these mounds is washout. So this is all on a slope. All of this goes downhill. And I was kind of afraid that these would wash out. So all of this water that comes down here when it rains goes out this way. And what I've been noticing is that the dirt is always swirled up and everything except on the mounds. I have all the mounds that I need for my Cherokee Tan pumpkins except for one, which I will be putting here. These are beautiful, healthy roots. I was contemplating separating these two, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to leave them in one little bunch here because they've wrapped around some. I really should have planted these earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and stick these down in here. And they will probably just go their own little separate ways, but I'm going to plant them on the same mound. And we'll just keep them fertilized and watered, and they'll do just fine. Possible to weed. So we just kind of let this go, and they've kind of been moving downhill, but that's not really a big problem. We're gonna make our way through them though, and make sure that we get all of the pumpkins. So right here are some lovely ones that we've got.
Sitting on the job.
This, friends, is lovely. This is a beaut. I'm gonna cut the stem up here. You want to cut these stems as long as you can. On occasion they will like break off really short and stuff. It just makes it last longer on the shelf. So these are shelf stable. I'm gonna have these in the house. I'm not canning these or anything like that. We're gonna eat these fresh all winter long. And so I'm cutting these stems really long. And this guy is ready. Hello friend, I will enjoy you. These are so yummy. I'm very tickled. They've done great down here. So I'm gonna take these to the wheelbarrow where we're like piling them up, and I'm gonna keep walking through here and see what we can find. Remember back on that video where we bet like which one of us like could guess how much corn we have? I think it was like 150 or something. I don't know. You'll have to go back and watch the
152 or something. Anyways,
video.
we're
I think I bet 150 and it was 153 or something.
Yeah.
Here's
well,
of corn.
Closer than me. So
Okay.
we're going to bet who will get closest to the total number of pumpkins. I'm going to take a wild guess. Just looking across this field, not being able to see really anything. Look, there's one right there. I'm going to just say 50. Are you higher or lower?
That's what I was gonna guess. Now I have to guess something different. Okay, I'm gonna guess.
Well, you could say 51, and if it's over 50, then you win.
I'm gonna guess 60.
60.
55. I'm gonna guess 55. He guessed 50, and we'll just see. We'll just see.
Okay.
So I'm looking for snakes, obviously. I actually have seen one in here. I couldn't even tell what it was, though it left so fast because we were making some ruckus. But I see this little guy in here. So I have, y'all, these weeds drive me nuts. I hate them. But we have blackberries on this trellis, and it looks like some of them have come down here and vined onto this. No, this is coming out of here, going that way. So we're gonna have to, like, when we clean all this out, we're gonna have to retrellis these and treat them because they've got some kind of blight and something is eating on them. But the pumpkins took over.
What's the good thing about those blackberries?
They're thornless.
That's right. She's grabbing that thing.
Yeah, I'm excited about
That's
that.
awesome.
Look at this one, it's beautiful. That's gonna taste yummers.
So, is it okay to pick these if they are green? I mean, can we just get all of them, then we can just reuse this?
Well, this is my first year to ever plant Cherokee Tans on my own, and so I'm really not sure how green they can be and still ripen like on the tabletop, but we do want to kind of clean up this area because we want to do some different things later in the year. So I think we're going to go ahead and just harvest. But I have noticed, like, we'll show you in a minute, they're still flowering and some of them are still putting on babies. So, I mean, theoretically those, you know, could try to ripen up, you know, on the vine, but we're just ready to be done, I think, with this space. So I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this. These are doing so well, they're so green. We might just leave these, but I hate to because look, the stem is getting all dried out. So I'm cutting this off, like, see how it's real woody?
And you're gonna go in the basket.
He's gonna go in the basket, and if it ripens on the table, then it does. I mean, I really feel like it's turning enough that it'll finish ripening on the table. I really think it'll be okay. We'll see. It's an experiment.
Yeah, there's quite a few right
But
here.
this one is a lot smaller.
And it's orange.
And it's like mostly orange, but you see like the stems are like starting to get woody. I don't think they're getting a lot of nutrients at this point, so we're gonna take them.
Let me do
This guy
3
too.
at a time.
You wanna just bring that thing down here? I need a stick, that's what everybody's gonna say. You need a stick out there. These are so green. Paul, I don't know that I wanna, let's get the ones that are obvious today and leave the rest.
Okay.
So these leaves, like, yes, they have some mildew on them, but they're doing okay. The stems for these guys aren't woody yet. Like, they're still really green. I want to leave these. I think we need a new count.
Well,
I think I'll take this one.
That one's turning orange.
I think we're going to leave it.
The one that's orange?
Yeah, because it's still got a lot of green on the other side.
I think we need a new count.
We need a new count.
I'm gonna say 30.
I'm going to say 25.
Okay.
Because I want to leave more to let them ripen a little better.
So is ripening on the vine better than ripening in your house?
I would think so. I mean, vine ripened tomatoes are better than greenhouse tomatoes, you know? This is a pumpkin that is almost ready. But right beside it, you can see a huge flower and a baby. You'll see that baby?
That's a baby right there.
There's
That's
a baby right next to this one that is,
Yeah, but you can still get
almost
that
ready.
off the vine.
well, but I don't know that I want to because it's still got quite a bit of green. You know, if we wait 4 days on that one, I think it'll be fine. So let's just get the ones that are really ripe and that are on the dead looking vines. So here's the dilemma. Some of them are like on vines that have died. Like there's no leafing here. Like this vine is dying, dead, whatever. And this stem is turning woody. So we really need to get this guy. I wanted to like clean up the whole patch today, but after really taking a good look, I think we've changed our mind, right?
Yeah, and I think we need actually...
We need to wait.
A third new count. No,
So,
I'm gonna stay at 30.
I'm gonna stay at 25, but like this guy, like he could have gone a little longer. The vine he was on was okay. He wasn't turning too woody. So I think we're gonna check back in like a week and harvest more and be putting them on the shelf like as we're harvesting them. And like these vines, like I wanted to like clear this up so that when we're ready to plant turnip greens we could, and it's ready to rock and roll. But now I'm seeing that like we need to wait a little longer. Of course I'm jumping the gun as usual. I like to get things done. Let's just go over to the wheelbarrow and see how many we have. Let's see who got closest.
Well, there's quite a few like right here.
Yeah, this is on a dead vine. Let me get that one.
That one.
We could probably leave him. There's no green one that's little. This one's mostly turned.
I would get this one right here.
Yeah, these don't look good.
Look, y'all, I figured out what she's doing. She's going to get exactly 25. So
I don't know what the count is, I promise.
No, you said 20. I said...
No, but this one's like really green, but I picked it because look, it's like on a vine like where that was happening.
What's happening?
It's like uckies. Still got it.
It's ucky.
It's ucky. Where these first vines came out, you can see like this mound is done, and these vines came this way, they went up, like up into this area here. And so this is where the first ones we harvested were, along these dead vines, and you can see they're turning yellow. Like after they reach maturity and the fruit is mature, they die. And so down this way, it had a lot of new growth. And this vine here has done extremely well. It looks like it came out later and shot off from the side of one of the originals. And you can see under here, like there's some beautiful babies here. Here's another one. And this particular vine is loaded, and you can see like new growth, like it's still shooting off from the parent plant and creating new growth. And so we're gonna just leave the pretty green, get rid of the old, out with the old, in with the new, and hopefully have lots of little babies that will mature before the first frost. Alright y'all, I think we've harvested everything that we can for today. We just counted these, and there are exactly 24 in this wheelbarrow, and so 24 in the cart means I win. I won again.
You cut them all and you were counting.
I was not, I promise. I promise I was not counting when I was not counting when I cut these.
Yeah, sure.
It just happened that way, so who's good? I'm kidding. So we will bring you guys back when we harvest more, and we'll let you guys know. If you follow us on Instagram, be patient with us. Like, we've been popping up pictures just randomly over there, so you can follow us there for sure to see more progression of the Cherokee Tan saga. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and spending time with us today. I appreciate each of you, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, my friends.